Can you guys hear me now? Hello, hello. I'm hoping this worked. I had to reset the microphone. Yes, yay! Hi! Awesome, perfect. Yes. Okay, you can see my slides though, yes. Yes. Okay, sound, slides, yes, thumbs up. Are we good? I hear you, and there is sound. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh my gosh, thanks for sticking with me. I so apologize for that. No slides. Let me. My goodness. Okay, cool. Awesome. You should see the slides now. I'm sharing my screen with you. Do you see everything now? Yes. No slides. Yes. It's so bizarre. I can't hear you. Nothing on webinar. Yeah, we're having a lot of problems. Let me put my headphones on. Okay. Big echo. Let's put the headphones in before we get started. All right. We cool? Slides, everything? All right, guys. I hope that everybody here can hear me and see me now. Let's dive back in and try this again. Okay, perfect. All right, great. So welcome to Automation Domination. Today we're going to talk about sales funnel domination for profit acceleration. First of all, thank you for being a little bit patient with me with all of this technology. I had tested it all before we went live, but you know how tech goes. You just got to roll with the punches, right? So today I want to talk about the 3 fundamental funnels that set you up to scale your success without sacrifice. I am so excited that you're here with me today. Again, I apologize for the difficulties, but before we dive in, I want to tell you exactly what you can expect from your time here together. So this workshop is specifically designed for entrepreneurs who are looking to grow their passive income potential month over month. They are looking to create a bigger impact, create a larger sphere of influence, and even gain back that most precious commodity of time while making more money without even killing themselves from this day moving forward. And just so we're clear, you have my word that if you stick with me here today, I'm going to help you actually map out your first passive income product, and so you can go and develop it in just 7 days. I'm also going to teach you the psychology behind a powerful pre-sale email sequence, and I am going to allow you to sell that sell that passive income product before you even create it. I'm going to teach you how to effectively market and sell products regardless if you even have a product created to market or sell. And I'm going to teach you how to scale your business in a way that will allow you to potentially retire yourself from one-to-one work within the next 6 months. But as a bonus, I'm also going to show you how to walk through exactly how I took myself from $100,000 in debt to working 12 and 16-hour days to retiring myself from one-on-one work while bypassing $500,000 a month in sales in just 2.5 years. So if you feel that all this knowledge would be worth that hour of your precious time, then I am inviting you to please stick with me here today, because it is my intention to absolutely blow your mind. And one more thing before I forget, if you stay until the end, I'm going to show you how you can walk away from this workshop with a free bonus in your hands. I'm going to give you access to my most popular signature program, Passive Profit Mastery, in your pretty little hands as a free bonus for taking action. And yes, this is the same product that has a whopping value of over $18,000. And I'm going to give you access to this product as a free bonus today for taking action. Now, here's the deal. What I'm most passionate about is really and truly how you can grow your business by using automated marketing strategies so that you can shift out of working harder to working smarter and embracing what I truly call is success without sacrifice. I am over the moon committed to getting this method in the hands of as many entrepreneurs as humanly possible, because I know that as a mom, the one thing that we can never get back is time. And over anything in the world, I value freedom. The freedom that I have been able to create in my business, which has afforded me the flexibility to be with my daughter whenever I want to be. The freedom that has allowed me to travel the world with her by my side and to truly create a life by design. So if you can walk away from this workshop with that, if you can walk away inspired by what I'm teaching you to take control of your life and to shift out of this business model that's keeping you working harder and not working smarter, to shifting into creating more freedom in your life and business, then I will feel ultimately as though I have succeeded today. So I have just a little bit of housekeeping to do before we get started, because you know how I roll, okay? So here's the deal. If you're taking a selfie in your new scarf or you're currently painting your nails, then I would like to ask you to put the nail polish down and walk away from the selfie camera, okay? Because I want you to commit 100% of your attention into what we're diving into here today. Okay, great. Got that out of the way. Let's rock and roll. First things first, I want you to know that I actually kind of know what I'm talking about. It's kind of important, right? So when it comes to accelerating the growth of your business through automation, I'm going to go as far to say that I'm one of the leading experts in the women's entrepreneurial space. I've also been blessed enough to serve over 4,500 clients in just 2.5 years, and as well as build my own business up to multiple 7 figures in sales by using the same strategies that I'm going to dive in and share with you here today. And in fact, I've become known by leaders in the industry as the sales funnel queen. And I can personally guarantee that I know what it takes to build a high converting sales funnel and a passive profit pipeline on rinse and repeat like it's my job, okay? But above any of those actual metrics, I'm a mommy. I'm addicted to coffee. I'm a Miami living entrepreneur who's wildly obsessed with helping other entrepreneurs create businesses that they can't get enough of, all while enjoying life's little treasures, including time, family, and freedom. And I just want to tell you that over the past 5 years of being an entrepreneur, I have done a lot of things right, but I've also done a lot of things wrong. And the biggest lesson came to me just about 2 years ago when I found out I was pregnant with my daughter. At that time, my business was growing like wildfire. But the truth is, I was tied to my laptop and my cell phone working 12 to 16 hours a day. 12 to 16 hours a day. You know, that basically that laptop lifestyle that everyone boasts about online, right? I had that, except I didn't have any of the freedom. And it became really apparent to me very quickly that it wasn't about the money anymore. It was actually truly about the freedom. And here's the other truth. I didn't know anything about having kids, but I heard through the grapevine that they require a lot of time and attention. And guess what? They sure do. But more than anything, I wanted to be fully present with my daughter. I wanted to be the mommy that wasn't just always working behind her computer. I wanted to be there with her for those small, little, important moments. And at that point, that was terrifying because that would have never been possible. So within that instant, I remember this. I will never forget this moment. I was sitting at my kitchen table. I made the decision that would forever change the trajectory of my life and business. And to be completely transparent, yes, it was the best decision I've ever made, but it was totally scary as hell. And that decision was to retire myself from working one-on-one with clients and to move into the space of creating and mastering passive income products to continue to accelerate the growth of my business, but in a way that served my vision and was in alignment with my desire to be a fully present mommy. And here's a glimpse of what my life looks like today. These are some pictures from a recent trip that I took with my daughter. Here's Success Without Sacrifice. These are some pictures from our cruise and us just enjoying life. And the best part is that I get to travel. I get to be with my family. I get to hang out with my little one. And I get to do all of this while running and growing a business that again has crossed that $500,000 a month in sales mark. Yeah, in 1 month's time. We literally just celebrated our best month ever. And I sometimes have to pinch myself and ask, is this really my life? Which brings me to a really important point. This is a question that I ask entrepreneurs all the time. And I want you to answer this honestly. Would your business survive if you walked away from it today? Or would your profits plummet? Now, I want you to give me an honest yes in the chat box. I also want to tell you that it's absolutely okay for you to admit, if you're in a position right now in your business, that your business wouldn't sustain and grow without you being 100% present. Because here's the truth. Most people are in the same position. But either way, I want you to open yourself up to the idea that business could actually operate without you being 100% present. Your business could actually operate without you being 100% present. So I want you to close your eyes for a minute, okay? So get a little comfortable, close your eyes, bear with me on this one. And I want to take you to a place in your business that your business is actually operating on autopilot. It's highly automated, that your high-level soulmate clients, the ones that you're seeking out, they're now seeking you out. They're now banging down the door to work with you. You now have a limitless number of leads coming into your business daily, every single day, and you truly never have to worry. I want you to take a second with your eyes closed just to imagine, what would it feel like to have your business optimized in such a way that you were able to generate $1,000, $2,000, and even $10,000 of revenue straight into your Stripe account daily, and the only thing you had to do was wake up to receive this? I actually want you to imagine that you could be in a place in your business that making money would be effortless. Now, I want to ask you, how would that make you feel? You can open your eyes if they're still closed. Yeah, how would that make you feel? Ecstatic, excited, awesome, proud, happy, blissful? Or maybe you can't even get to that feeling. Because to be completely transparent, there was a time in my business that I felt so far away from the blissful feeling around money and business. There was a time that I was working so hard in my business. And although I had a big polished brand, I was completely paralyzed by fear on a daily basis. I had absolutely no freedom, and I was on the verge of burnout daily. I was hustling for what felt like was crumbs, and nothing seemed to be working. And who here, hand raise, who here can relate? This is the radical moment of transparency and honesty. Who here can relate to the feeling of being completely and utterly in that moment of business burnout? It is okay to admit it, because I want to help you take some of that pain away today. I want to help you see the light and potentially help you create those next steps with a clear plan of action to get to the success that you desire. Which leads me to the next question, and I'm assuming this is going to be a hell to the yes, because I've mapped out some juicy content here today. So who would like to learn the most effective way to tap into your freedom, along with a solid roadmap to help you shift your business model to be in total and utter alignment and legitimately feel as though you're operating in ease, grace, and flow? Can I get a hell yes? All right, awesome. So just imagine, in as little as 30 days from this moment right now, to mark this on your calendars, that you're no longer working those 12 to 16 hours a day, and you're actually doubling the income you're taking home with ease, grace, and flow. How would that feel? So flipping liberating, right? Great. So let's dive into the good stuff. The number one point that I want to talk about with you today is how to create and market a passive income product in as little as 7 days. And so I've nailed down a very solid process map for you to creating products. And I want you to see just how easy it is for you to go ahead and swipe this with your own product creation process. Okay, so let's talk this through, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are here with me today that either, one, have a product that hasn't been marketed properly, or two, they don't have a product and they would like to market someone else's product, but they're just not quite sure how to go about doing so. So you can let me know which one you fall into. Do you have a product that hasn't been marketed, or do you not have a product created yet, but you have some other products that you might want to market? So let's start with the product flow right here. This is considering that you have your own product created. So how do you create your own product? Or you want to create your own product, even if it's not created yet. So how do you go about creating your own passive income product? Well, I want to talk to you about accessing your own personal wins. Now, the reason why I say it's important to do market research is because I don't want you to spend any more of your valuable time creating a product that your market is not going to buy. So I want you to test the market out with market research. I want you to go through your personal win database. I want you to ask yourself, what is kind of a big deal that I've accomplished in life, in love, in health, in wealth, in business, in family? What kind of personal accomplishments have I had that seem pretty fundamental to help other people establish change and transformation? Because here's the deal. People are looking for two things when they buy your product: results and transformation. And if your product can prove to do that in a specific space, your product will be worth its weight in gold. So go to your market and take these personal wins and start testing them out for market research. Ask them, if you were to work with me, which one would resonate with you the most? If I was able to create a passive income product today, what would you want to know from me? I will tell you right now that my first passive income product ever created, the lucrative list builder, was born on this philosophy right here. I literally went back to my personal win database. I had built my list in a marketing campaign from 0 to 4,000 names in 4 weeks. And it seemed when I ran the Collaborate conference, there was this huge need and desire by people to understand how to effectively build their email list. And what did I do? I created a passive income product, the lucrative list builder. That product has now sold thousands of units to date. So I then want you to break down your own personal wins into digestible and actionable products to sell, okay? So take all that arsenal of personal wins, get in front of your market, start doing some fierce market research, and then break your products into a really easy to follow progression, okay? Each product that you create should be highly digestible and actionable. So the lucrative list builder, I broke it down into 4 modules over 4 weeks. So each week I would give them a specific set of things to focus on in order to build their list. I also equipped them with the marketing budget, the Facebook ad audiences, the targets, the timeline. I gave them all of that and I bundled it together for a $27 price point. I made it a no-brainer offer. What do you do next? You can whip up a short sales page or a quasi sales page checkout page, depending on the price point of your product. You can then create a promotional period, which I'm going to walk you through with your list if you have an email list. And you can set pre-sale dates that are listed on your product checkout page so that your tribe knows this product is in pre-sale and it's a hot commodity. You can get it at this price point. There's no guarantee that the price is not going to go up. What do you then do? You promote it to your tribe. You then go back and you measure the actual metrics that you used, and you use those results to fuel your next marketing promo period. There you go. You release the product to the world, and that becomes your product creation flow. You guys with me right now? If you have questions, I will go back and answer those at the end of this workshop, okay? So now let's assume that you don't have a product and you don't want to create a product. So what are you going to do? You're going to market someone else's product. How many of you have brands that you absolutely love? There are so many brands out in the market right now that are looking for affiliate relationships to help them market their products. Just because you don't have a product created doesn't mean that you have to go out there and become the king of product creation or the queen of product creation in this instance. Go out there and link arms with someone that has an amazing product that you stand by. Again, this situation, the flow is very similar. You want to go out there and get market research from your tribe. What does your tribe want? You want to tap into an actual network of influencers. Create personal connections with these people so that you can build this database over time. Find the products that resonate most with you and your tribe that you feel you can stand behind 110%. Outline the commission structure. Typical affiliate commissions will look somewhere between 30 to 50% on average. Same thing, create a promo schedule. How are you going to promote this particular product? You then need to map out the product promotional period. You need to then promote the product. Again, if you have a list, you can do even a pre-sale reveal to your list. You can even bonus in an incentive for buying the product from you. I know you guys have followed many affiliate launches before. You promote the product, you go into a promo period, and again, you go back and you measure the results and the metrics. This part is potentially one of the most important parts in the entire product release flow. You have to be able to measure your results and your success to know what worked and what didn't work, so you can tweak it and optimize it the next time that you go out there and create another product or sell somebody else's. Okay. Next, I want to actually show you if you have a physical product. This is a physical product, free plus shipping product funnel. I wanted to show this. There was several people that had asked me to specifically speak about what if I have a book or a low price point offer to get people into my business. So here is a free plus shipping product funnel. This is a pretty simple view of it, but this is what it looks like. So here's your free plus shipping offer. The price of the actual shipping will probably be something under $10. But where you become profitable on this funnel is, well, you get the product in the hands of as many consumers as possible, because who doesn't want a free offer, even if they have to pay shipping? And then you're going to upsell them on the thank you page. So after the successful purchase, you're going to upsell them. This is going to be a price point that's anywhere from $297 to $497 particularly. You're then, if they say yes, assuming they say yes here, we'll walk through the yeses first. They're going to be offered maybe a continuity program. How can they get this product or service in their hands on a monthly basis? Oh my goodness. Maybe a 3-for-1 or a bundled offer or a monthly subscription program. Do you guys know how popular subscription programs are right now? So give them a trial offer. Give them value up front, party in the back. Give them an offer that they can't say no to. Then bring them into the monthly recurring subscription model. After that, you have the order confirmation page that's going to trigger the actual orders, okay? If they say no to the thank you page upsell, you will downsell them, and you can give them something as simple as a 3-part payment plan for the same exact product. You might word it a little bit differently, but maybe the product, they loved it, but they said no because the price point wasn't right for them. Give them another offer, downsell them. If they say yes, upsell them back to the subscription model. All right, guys, did that not rock your world? Awesome. Okay. I am so passionate about this if you guys haven't figured that out yet. So now I want to move on to number 2, the psychology of a amazing, highly effective pre-sale sequence. And I'm actually going to, for a second, reshare my screen back with you. And I'm going to bring up my personal pre-sale sequence from the Lucrative List Builder. And if you guys would like this, I will have my team actually send this to you after the fact. So let's get back to get you my email. I know you're probably thinking, what? This is not as fancy as I thought it was going to be. So subject, you have a business, now what? Your 3 crucial next steps to create conversions. I did 3 steps to create authority into real paying clients. This is a picture of Zoe. Give them the 3 steps, obviously. And here you go. No problem. I got you. Go ahead and check out my Lucrative List Builder for $27. It's a no-brainer. Got it? I can get these emails to you in a PDF if that's something you're interested in. No, email number 2, get all of my list building secrets for just $27. This is like, hello, no brainer. Email number 3, $27 can't even buy you a blowout, which is true, but it can transform your business, and the link is inside. That's it, you guys. It was a 3-part email sequence that I sent to my list when the product was in pre-sale. You even thought. This pre-sale sequence, just so we're clear, sold over 100 units of the legendary entrepreneur in pre-sale. That means it sold the product before the product was even created. Now, if you noticed, there was not really a mention of it being in pre-sale in the actual email sequence. But once the person went over to the actual sales page and they clicked on the link, now it's been updated since, but it had the pre-sale reveal date. So it said this product is in pre-sale. It will be delivered by your to your inbox by, and I don't remember, it's probably like November 15th or something because I released it in October. And that was it. That was how you ran a pre-sale. We had over 100 people buy this product in pre-sale. This product to date has contributed to direct revenues of over $27,000. We sold well over 1,000 units of this $27 lucrative list builder. But above and beyond that, the product has also contributed to over indirect revenues of, I would say at this point, close to $200,000 of indirect revenue. And that means someone bought that product, the lucrative list builder, at $27, and they then jumped the funnel and came to be clients in our higher level products and services. So pretty amazing. So here's a requirement to make a big splash when you actually reveal a product. I wanted to break it down to you. I broke it down in 8 points, so I want you to pay really close attention. Oh, but before I do this, I wanted to give you a really great overview of the entire funnel, like from start to finish. Because what I see a lot of entrepreneurs doing is that they typically want to take their prospect from not knowing who they are to getting married. And I don't know if I use the dating analogy, you might realize how crazy that sounds. So I wanted to highlight the points of a successful sales funnel that runs highly on automation. I wanted to break it down in terms of dating because it seems that using this analogy is really effective. So let's say your first stop, your blogs or your videos might be the way that you're connecting with people. Maybe you're doing online dating. Maybe a friend is referring you to a friend. Maybe you're going to a singles mingle. So that's the first phase, okay? You're getting out there. So this would be online advertising, shooting to your blog or video, okay? Or live stream, it doesn't matter what it is. So that's like warming them up, right? You're getting out in the market. The next phase is the first date phase. That's going to be where your free opt-in comes in. Then from there, you're going to take someone to a thank you page upsell. That's your micro offer. This is an under probably $67 price point. Behind the scenes, you're going to start your email nurture series. But what's also happening is you're going to start retargeting those people that just opted in. So from the blog to the video, you're going to retarget them to the free opt-in. So you're going to warm them up before you even ask them to take action to opt in. This has become a highly effective technique as Facebook ads have become saturated with more marketers using the platform. So now people, in order to get the best strategy, are warming people up with blogs, videos, live streams, then retargeting them to opt-in. From there, retargeting them to the next warm lead funnel, which is the meeting the parents. This is going to be possibly a video series, 4 videos. I'm sure you guys have seen this in the market. Behind the scenes, what's happening is you're going to be following them through your email sequences. So they're going to be getting the videos, you're going to be following up through email. They're going to be getting the next video, you're going to be following up through email. You're going to be getting the next video, you're going to be following up through email. And if you're using something like an Infusionsoft that's complex and you can travel down this journey with your client, you can tell whether the client took action or not. If there's all these red X's, this would be if they didn't take action. We're going to still retarget them, right? We're going to retarget them. We're going to isolate the behaviors for the people that did take action versus the people that didn't take action. The next piece could be your opportunity webinar. That would be a webinar, a workshop, a masterclass, a training that's going to lead to a private phone conversation. That's when you get married. Now I think you can probably see how much more effective it's going to be when you're nurturing your leads like this if you're using your dating analogy. So I hope you guys got a lot out of that. I will be able to shoot you over the slides for this as well. So, okay, back to making a big splash when you're revealing your product. First piece is you need to analyze the market in advance, okay? And by analyzing the market, and I touched on this briefly, I really want you to start engaging with your prospects and your potential clients. I want you to get to know them. I want you to get to know what their needs are, what their struggles are. How can you effectively help them get to that end result or that goal that they so greatly desire? Okay, so analyze the market in advance. This is a really important piece. Next, I want you to create an insane value in your offer, okay? Create and exhibit an insane amount of value in your offer. So when I put together the lucrative list builder, which is a really great example, that product encompassed literally thousands of dollars of value, and it had a price tag of $27. Now, you might be thinking that seems a little bit borderline insane, but here's the thing. That product, what I had created that product for my own personal experience, all of that was already created. I just had to outline the modules and put it in a way that people get access to it. And so it made a ton of sense to sell the product for $27 because that was an insane valued offer that could sell again and again and again. And you can obviously see how effective that was. That product only took me 4 hours to create from start to finish, okay? Next, I want you to create a sense of urgency. So maybe that is your pre-sale. Maybe that is your price is expiring at a certain amount of time. Why do they need to buy the product now? Okay, are they going to lose out on specific bonuses? Is the price going to go up? What's going to happen? Maybe they get a free session with you or some kind of free sample or bonus or book or something. You have to create a sense of urgency to give them a reason to buy now. Not just buy now. The next piece to this puzzle is allowing for ease of purchase. Please go ahead and test things out. Now, as you can see today, that tech stuff happens, but go through your actual product purchase progress to make sure that it works on your end before a potential prospect would go through it. So allow for ease of purchase. Make sure your links are active. Make sure the checkout works. Make sure the payment information is being collected. Make sure the client is getting actually the product delivered to them, which moves us into automated product delivery. If you can automate this piece to the puzzle, and in some cases this wouldn't happen, but in most cases it is available for you to do, please try to automate the product delivery. Because if every time somebody buys your product, you have to go in and actually add them to the product, it's going to become a lot of manual labor, and that is going to take away that passive income feeling 100%, okay? And the next piece to this is I want you to test this all before you go live. So even though I did test this today, I know you probably don't believe me. I tested it all. The sound was working. Everything was great. Test it before you go live, and obviously you guys know stuff happens, but try to be prepared as possible. Next piece of the puzzle is pay attention to your metrics and make sure that you're measuring your results. So I spoke to this a little while, but it's so important for me to say again, every time we do something, we're really intentional about what we're doing, and we are measuring and paying attention to our results and our metrics every step of the way so that we know exactly where we need to go in and improve, and we need to see what's working and clearly what's not working. Identifying areas for improvement to improve sales and conversion. So again, when you have those metrics, look at them, dive into them, analyze the data. What is it telling you? Where can you improve? Where are you doing a great job? What did your audience love? What didn't they like so much? That will help you continue to tailor and streamline a strategy that will get you to the success that you desire and deserve. So that $27 lucrative list builder, yes, the product took me 4 hours to create from start to finish, and again, has sold over 1,000 units. So that's a pretty big splash, right? So I'll send you that email sequence as an additional extra bonus for being really patient with me while we're here today. So now, if you've created the product, either you've created a product, you've marketed someone else's product, you clearly seem to have understanding of how to effectively sell a product in pre-sale. So I want to move you on to scaling your automated empire so that you can retire yourself from trading dollars for hours. But before we do this, I want you to ask yourself some very important questions, okay? So scaling your automated empire to retire yourself from trading dollars for hours. Now, here's the questions that I want you to ask, or answer for me, while we're here. Do you have currently an email list or a highly active online community? Do you have a place that your tribe is already highly active? Are you already set up as an expert in your industry? And here's how the flow is going to go. If you are already set up and you have an active email list or active online community, the answer is yes, right? Then what you can do is you can simply go to your email list and you can leverage that, or you can go to your Facebook community or your online community, and you can leverage those people through a powerful indoctrination sequence. So you can reignite the connection, the trust, and that would even possibly be something like that 4-part video series. You want to create emotional connection with these people. You want to, again, re-engage them, create more loyalty and trust amongst them. And then you can sell them into your automated pilot program. That's the program that you have the bones mapped out for, but you haven't even created the content for the actual program yet. Now, I created one product and then I learned my lesson from start to finish before I ever released the product to the world. It was called my Style Your Success Bootcamp. I created the entire product from start to finish. That was the first product I ever created. It was a 8-week live bootcamp that I delivered, and I created it all. I literally took over 40 hours to formulate all the content for the 8 weeks. And then when I actually sold the program and I started going through the program live, I realized that I had to make many changes to the delivery. So what happened was I literally caused myself to have double work, which is why I strongly suggest the other way. Have the bones of the program mapped out before you sell it, but have fluidity in the way that you deliver, or fluidness in the way that you deliver the program. You want to be fluid in the delivery because as you're delivering a program, you might see that people need a little bit more in this area, a little bit less in this area. And you want to have the ability to tweak and shift the products or the modules in order to create the best user experience. So, if you answered no to this, do you have an email list or a highly active online community? Then the next question I want to ask you is, do you have a marketing budget? If you say yes, then we can build out that framework so that you can build up your leads and then sell that product, that pilot program. But if you don't have a marketing budget, then I want you to go to the 5 ways that you can connect and go to your low-hanging fruit. Okay, so think about who can you connect with, previous clients, people that have purchased previous courses from you or any other digital offerings that you've had before, people that have showed up at live events. Do you have upcoming live events on the calendar? Are there local opportunities for you to get in front of people? Do you have any Facebook groups you manage? I want you to think about, and maybe even more than 5, as many ways as humanly possible that you can get out there, creative ways. Okay, think creative, outside of the box, be able to go out there and connect with the people to create a no-brainer offer that literally feels so good to you, that will bridge the gap between you trading dollars for hours and freeing up your time. Now, the example of this that I used when I was transitioning out of one-to-one work and moving into strictly passive income products and high-level masterminds was I started doing VIP days. So I bridged the gap between working privately with clients to not taking any more long-term private client relationships and doing just short, powerful VIP sessions with clients. And then it was kind of, we created the strategy together and then they were on their path to implementation. So think of creative ways that you could get in front of your current clients that would help you leverage yourself out of your business, but also give them a really great experience that you absolutely love to deliver. Okay, I want to show you just how powerful automation is. You guys have seen this time and time again through through everything that I've covered here so far today. So sequence, change tabs here. Okay, awesome. So here is a sales funnel case study, okay? This is really important and powerful. I wanted to just side by side, I wanted to show you some of our best months in business, the first being in July of 2015. And I'm showing you this because I want to show you how you can create basically unlimited income potential impact without killing yourself and effectively scaling your business without trading dollars for hours. So in July of 2015, it was my last month doing one-on-one client work. I had my best month in sales in 2015. I hit $78,883. This was only about 6 months after I had started my business, Success Society, but I had worked 280 hours in that month. I was working so hard. My relationship status was single, and I had retired myself from private mentoring as a result of that month. And the reason why I did that was because I was completely burnt out and resentful of my business model. And I'm going to show you two other tabs, so stick with me for this. In April of 2016, we had our best month. In one of our best months in 2016, we did $153,129 in sales in the month of April. I had worked 128 hours that month. I was a mom to a 5-month-old, and I did continue to increase my client intake. I continued to build my team. I continued to up my ad budgets, and I continued to make more sales. Fast forward to January of 2017, we had our best week up until that point in 2017. We hit $117,000 in sales over an 8-day period. I had worked 40 hours that week, pretty regular 9 to 5 hours, Monday through Friday. I was a mom to a 14-month-old at the time. I had a team of 17. I was getting about 324 new leads a day, and we had closed $52,300 in actual revenue received that week in January. Fast forward to May of 2017, we actually bypassed our best month in sales by doubling it. We hit over $500,000 in sales in the month of May. We also, for the most part, I worked 40 hours a week, except when we were doing Success Without Sacrifice. I did work a bit more those few weeks leading up. I was a mom to an 18-month-old at the time. Yes, this is just last month. And I held a 3-day live summit in Miami for approximately 120 people, all people that had come through my funnels to learn about funnels. How freaking awesome is that? Now, here's where it gets really interesting. I wanted to break down between 2015 and 2016 what I had actually sold so that you guys could see what I was working myself to the bone. Yes, I was saying that my rate was $500 an hour at the time, but what I was actually getting per hour, if you take the amount of hours, now this is not the hours I worked. I want to be clear. This is the hours it was going to take me to deliver what I had sold in the month of July. 241 hours required to deliver the products I had sold, which brought my income per hour down to $27.31 an hour. Now, moving over to 2016, I took my income. I did a lot of automated products. You can say automated program, automated program, automated program, automated program, which since so much of my programs were automated and I had a high-level mastermind, the amount of hours required to deliver what I had sold in the month of April was 34 hours. So again, of course, I worked more hours in that month, but I wanted to really show you side by side what it was going to take me to deliver what I had actually sold. So 34 hours of my time to deliver what I had sold in this month, and the income per hour went up to $4,503.79 an hour. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this and showing this today is because I so just trading dollars for hours. And it was just, I was at a point where I was literally resentful of my business model. And I'm wondering if anyone that's here with me today can actually relate to that feeling. I felt like I was constantly working in my business and not on my business. Although I had accomplished some great success out the gate with my business, I was no longer really passionate about the way that I was serving people because I wasn't serving myself first. I had also come down with the flu. It had wiped me out for 12 days. In March of 2015. And for me, it was a wake-up call. It was a wake-up call that I needed to do things differently in my business. And so today, I've walked you through, let's just recap real quickly what we've done here today so we're clear on everything. So today we created your first passive income product. I told you how to create the product and market that product in just 7 days, even if you don't have a product currently to sell. I taught you how you can even sell a product, whether it's your product or someone else's product, in pre-sale. I walked you through how to scale your business using automation to create success without sacrifice. And that's great. And I'm sure we're having a great time here after we're getting through the technological difficulties. But the truth is that an hour really isn't that long. And before we go any further today, I want to share with you my number one secret to actually creating limitless success. And I want you to make a vow to me today that you're going to follow my lead on this one. And the number one thing that contributes to my success on a regular basis is having support. I even go as far to joke and say that I could not tie my shoes without my team, and that's typically why I wear shoes that I don't have to tie. I want you to give yourself permission today that you have to stop trying to figure it all out on your own. If you want to truly have a business that builds momentum month over month, then live support and accountability should be in the first place in that lineup to truly get you on path to make the best investment in yourself. Because if you're willing to do the work, support is exactly what you need to get to your results. So the first thing I did when I actually made a shift, a massive shift in my business that took my business from that $100,000 in debt, $100,000, massive debt, to actually $100,000 a month and then a week, all right, was I hired a mentor. I took a huge risk. I was in all of that debt. I could have come up with a ton of excuses, but I wasn't willing to surrender. But I was willing to bet on myself and my strengths. And maybe that was a little risky, but if I hadn't done it, I would surely not be here today. I literally scraped together a $2,000 a month investment, and it almost has tears in my eyes just sharing this with you. But I will tell you right now that it changed everything for me. And the reason why I did it is not because I just coughed up the investment. It's because I was ready. I was ready, I was willing, and I was able to show up and play full out. And for several months, that actually equaled serious change at light speed, but there was no way in hell that I was going to build a successful business with a broken mindset. When I looked back at exactly what I did when things started shifting and drastically improving in my business, I actually formulated a framework for other entrepreneurs that targets the 12 foundational building blocks required to create long-term sustainable and scalable success. And I know, because you're here, that you know that the quickest path to prosperity is to link arms with someone that is already where you want to go. You know that getting that quickest path to prosperity is being with someone that has already created a powerful marketing machine, being side by side with someone that has already built a highly successful business, being side by side with someone that has been around the business building block a few times, someone that has not only succeeded 6 times along the way, someone that understands how to develop and position products to profit, someone that's an expert in paid marketing strategies, and someone that is wildly obsessed with constantly strengthening their mindset and your mindset. Someone that also wants you to succeed just as bad as you do. And someone that understands where you are right now because they've personally been there too. And so I want to ask you, before we go any further, a really serious question. Do you feel that having someone by your side with these qualities would be beneficial to your long-term success? And specifically, if you had a solid plan in place with built-in support required for you to not only dream big about your goals, but have a proven path to actually achieving them. How would that affect your business long-term? And above and beyond that, what would it feel like to have a community of entrepreneurs by your side guiding you through this business building process? Great. So I would like to actually share with you the easiest way for us to be able to continue to work together today. What this looks like is live monthly coaching calls, along with support, accountability, a fierce board of legendary entrepreneur leaders and peers, and a kick-ass access to business building modules that will literally knock your socks off. This includes live monthly coaching, live expert live streams, 52 weeks of business building modules at your fingertips, an unparalleled community of support, both of your peers and of your leaders, and 2 live events in Miami, Florida. What do you feel that would help you overcome that scarcity mindset and catapult you in the direction of your dreams while teaching you how to effectively organize your time, your team, and your inbox to embrace your new title of CEO? Because if you truly want to be a CEO, then you've got to master these fundamentals. So together, we're going to dive into the methods that I have used personally to create powerful branding, messaging, opt-ins that convert to the tune of 65%, and sales funnels that have fueled my long-term success. I will take you behind the scenes of some of my most exclusive trainings and give you access so that you feel supported in every single step of this process, regardless of where you are right now. I want to give you a warm welcome to the Legendary Entrepreneur. This is the next step in your success. We have revolutionized the way that we support people in the Legendary Entrepreneur Academy. Now, when you become a Legendary Entrepreneur, you get access to a revolutionary academy with live monthly coaching, powerful course curriculum, a board of legendary entrepreneur leaders, and a first-class ticket to the success that you desire. Together, we're going to dive into topics like crafting your money-making message, opting in for the win, dreaming big and executing bigger. I'm talking goals, 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 branding yourself as the expert that you are, delegating like a boss, one of the most powerful pieces in your success, learning how to delegate properly, creating a roadmap to solid success, attracting your dream client without sleaze, cultivating that success mindset, how to go from the call of the consultation to the conversions, the secret of those sales calls that actually sell, how to kick fear in the face on a regular basis. I'm going to give you access to my insider Millionista marketing techniques. I'm going to teach you how to become a productivity time management ninja so that you can get on top of your time and truly become the CEO that you are meant to be. And there are so many more topics that we're going to cover together. 11 ways to be confidently and authentically visible online, how to turn your website into a Perusian powerhouse. We're going to talk attraction marketing, rewriting your money story, creating systems that create freedom. We're going to talk about the power behind Periscope and other live streaming platforms. I'm going to teach you how to go from your lead to your zone of genius, how to lead from your zone of genius. I'm going to teach you the top successful secrets to successful selling, how to become an unapologetic leader, how to simplify your habits for success, and how to grow your business with using Facebook groups. We're going to go, and this is just skimming the surface of what we're going to be able to cover together. And I'm sure that you guys know, or you might know by now, that my actual high-level elite inner circle of support, it costs upwards of $30,000 a year. But what if I told you that all of this coaching and all of this support and all of this accountability was going to potentially cost you less than your monthly Starbucks breakfast addiction? And I'm sitting here with my Starbucks telling you that I'm guilty too. But what I've realized as an entrepreneur is that it's my life's mission to help other powerful entrepreneurs and natural born leaders create their own success stories. And so I wanted to give you a dose of this insane level of support for a price point that would literally make you weak in your knees. So I'm going to tell you, I don't even know if I've ever been this excited, to be honest with you. Maybe that's why we had technical difficulties. The energy is so fierce. Obviously, other than the day that Mila was born. I've never been so excited about releasing something into the world because I know that in my heart that there is such a huge need for what's included on the other side of Legendary Entrepreneur. So it is my journey, or it is my warm welcome to welcome you on this journey with me. Because when you become a Legendary Entrepreneur today, you're actually going to be equipped with one live group monthly coaching call. We're going to host this coaching call via Zoom. So it's going to be an interactive group call every single month. You get one ticket to 2 live Success Without Sacrifice events in Miami, Florida. You get one live expert live stream every month in your private Facebook group. You have a private Facebook group for unparalleled peer support and weekly accountability. You have an amazing community liaison in this community to support you in your success. And you get access to 52 weeks of business building modules released upfront in your course hub when you become a Legendary Entrepreneur today. So can I level with you for a second? The total value of these assets alone comes to $26,600, which is like, this is, going to be an absolute no-brainer for you. And even beyond that, I've got a few additional bonuses because I actually want to totally blow your mind today. So when you become a Legendary Entrepreneur today, I want you to listen very closely. With access to the Legendary Entrepreneur today, as an active member, I'm actually going to grandfather you into the community so that you will also receive one new course every quarter. So my courses will also be uploaded to your dashboard. One new course every single quarter will be uploaded to your Legendary Entrepreneur dashboard as an active monthly member. So just so we're 100% clear, we're on the same page, so everybody here is clear. 1 live group monthly coaching call via Zoom with me every month, 1 ticket to 2 live Success Without Sacrifice events in Miami, Florida, 1 live expert live stream in our private Facebook group every month, a private Facebook group for unparalleled peer support and weekly accountability, 52 weeks of business building modules released up front into your Legendary Entrepreneur course hub, and 1 new course every quarter right into your user dashboard. That brings the total value of this course up to $30,600. But I'm not done yet. So today I'm going to give you a few more epic welcome gifts because I'm channeling my inner Oprah again. So here's all the juicy bonuses that you have access to today. You also get access and all access pass to my Millionista Vault, 10 hours of never seen before training. You get 3 hours of never seen before funnel coaching sessions. This alone is unbelievable. You get a ditch the discount workbook. You get a 1K a day passive profit workshop, sales funnel freedom workshop, Facebook ad frenzy workshop, 3 of my top valued workshops. You also get access to my Millionista marketing techniques, and you get the free Mindset Mastery Essential course released to your dashboard when you become a Legendary Entrepreneur today. And please, drum roll, the most ridiculous thing I've ever done is that today when you become a Legendary Entrepreneur, I'm actually going to give you complete course access to my most popular program, Passive Profit Mastery, a program that is valued over $18,000 of value and sells on a regular basis for $997. I'm going to give it to you for free when you become a Legendary Entrepreneur today. So one more time, so we can recap what you're actually going to get just with Passive Profit Mastery, the program released in your dashboard. You're going to get 8 profit producing video modules, 8 self-paced actionable guides. You're going to get swipe files of an email sequence blueprint that I use to create 7-figure sales funnels. You're going to get a done for you sales funnel success roadmap. You're going to get the sales funnel freedom workshop, Facebook ad frenzy, an email and CRM implementation video series, a Thinkific course implementation video series so you can know how to set up your course dashboard. And we're going to give you a ClickFunnels implementation video series. This is just pure insanity. So one more time, when you sign up for Legendary Entrepreneur, you get world-class support and you get to walk away with today, okay? This is so insane. I've never even seen anything like this in my life. Complete access to the Passive Profit Mastery course, 1 live group coaching call every month via Zoom, 1 ticket to 2 live events, Success Without Sacrifice in Miami, Florida, 1 live expert live stream in our Facebook group every month, our private Facebook group, for unparalleled peer support, 52 weeks of business building modules up front, 1 new course every quarter, all access pass to the Millionista Vault, never seen before sales funnel coaching sessions, my ditch the discount workbook so you never have to give a discount again, well, 1K a day passive profit way workshop, my sales funnel freedom workshop, my Facebook ad frenzy workshop, my Millionista marketing techniques, and the full set of Mindset Mastery. This brings the total value of the Academy today to $56,085. Literally $56,085 of value, and I'm sure that you can see this is worth the minimum of $997 a month. But I wanted to make this such a no-brainer because the truth is I'm wildly obsessed with your success. So while you're here today, you get to walk away with $56,085 of value in your back pocket or your Gucci, whatever, wherever you want to put that money back. And you can sign up today for just $297 a month. So I'm going to give you access to all of this stuff in your user dashboard. I'm going to give my team just 24 hours to get you enrolled with all of the bonuses to make sure you have. So let's just recap one more time. You're going to get access to live monthly coaching, expert live support monthly in your Facebook group, weekly accountability, a board of legendary entrepreneur leaders, world-class business building modules, exclusive access to new courses quarterly, and unparalleled peer support, along with 2 live events in Miami, Florida over the next year, and an all-access pass to the newly revamped Legendary Entrepreneur Course Hub where you can access all your courses and bonuses. Now, on top of that, I'm offering you an even crazier guarantee. If you get into Legendary Entrepreneur and for some reason I do not rock your world, then you can have the option to leave the Academy no questions asked at any time. So if you're still on the fence, I actually want to show you a glimpse of what some of this content has contributed to other entrepreneurs, because there are wild success stories ahead for you. But let me be really transparent for a second. If all Legendary Entrepreneur did for you was help you master your mindset and finally start increasing your profits, I want you to think about this for a second. Would this be worth it to you to get enrolled into the program? If all Legendary Entrepreneur did for you was give you that kick in the pants that you need to create and optimize your first passive income product and start generating profits on autopilot, do you think it would be worth the $297 a month to get enrolled? Possibly, right? If all Legendary Entrepreneur did for you was help you create that tailored plan to bring in an additional possibly $5,000 a month in revenue without spending any additional hours hustling online to close clients, do you think it would be worth it? If all Legendary Entrepreneur did for you was help you nail down that marketing message with insane clarity that has cost you hours of sleepless nights, do you think it would be worth it? If Legendary Entrepreneur just taught you how to organize your time to become that highly successful and focused CEO that you deserve to be in order to build your empire, do you think it would be worth it? And if all of Legendary Entrepreneur did was give you the most precious commodity of time back so that you could be there with your partner, with your kiddos, with your loved ones, with your friends, to be free on your terms, do you think it would be worth it? I want you to think about this for a second. I want you to close your mind and I want you to ask yourself again, what would it feel like if you were generating more money month over month to support your family while only working with soulmate clients that are banging down your door and rock your world? What if you never had to worry about where the money was coming from again? What if you could just drop everything and take an impromptu vacation to the Caribbean without losing the momentum in your business? What would it feel like? Maybe you want to skip away to the Bahamas for the weekend. You could do all of this without losing momentum in your business. What would it feel like to build a steady, reliable business that can operate with or without you? I want you to open your eyes because I want to welcome you to your next level of success. Legendary Entrepreneur, it's your time to shine. It's your time to step up to the plate, to change what has been stagnant for far too long. Today is the opportunity that you have to change the trajectory of your life and business for the rest of your life. And I'm giving you the keys to your new empire. The only thing that you have to do today is you have to believe in yourself and say yes. Give yourself the best gift, which is the investment in yourself. And that's going to lead me to two slightly uncomfortable questions, but this is the place and I need you all hands on deck. You've got two options right now. You can do absolutely nothing. You can take no action. You can stay exactly where you are today. And even though this is 100% risk-free, you can sit in the shit that you've created and just continue to stay there. Or you can, number two, put together a small investment compared to the value that you're going to get in return, and you can bet on yourself. Because betting on yourself is by far the best investment that you're ever going to make. And so now that I've cleared up those two options, I want you to ask yourself this. Are you going to be the person that commits to taking action today? Or are you going to be the person that commits to making excuses today? Because the hard truth about this is that you can't be both. And before you actually come to my house and throw eggs at my house, I'm only saying this because it's true. I did not get here today with plenty of money and time to spend with Mila by making excuses. Instead, I worked on myself and my stuff daily. And you know what I'm talking about when I say I worked on my stuff, and I still work on my stuff. I continue to invest in myself and up-leveling my success with a team by my side and systems in place to support me in my success. I invested in myself and my success above anything else in the world. Heck, I've literally spent hundreds of thousands of dollars investing in my success. And I have to say that I would not be where I am today if I hadn't made those investments along the way. I would think that that alone is worth the investment to come find out what I've done right and done wrong in this journey. But real talk, even though I have literally wanted to quit many times, believe me when I know that I know where you are right now. I have wanted to quit so many times in this journey, but I dug up the determination and the perseverance and I worked myself into the ground. And then I realized it didn't have to be that way. And I shifted my entire business model to tap into a market that made my life so much easier. And so we're clear here, for the record, the market is automation. I tapped into the automated marketing market, okay? And here's the bottom line. I'm here to spare you all the blood, the sweat, the tears, and probably a few beers or Cosmos, because if we're being honest, more than anything, I just want to help you live a life that's full of real freedom, not this quote unquote laptop lifestyle where you're constantly tied to your laptop and your cell phone 12 to 16 hours a day. I want you to help you craft a plan that is specific to your business model that helps you fly. But there are very key words in what I'm saying to you here today. You are the one that has to make this happen. I am just offering you the chance to up level in yourself, in your business today. And I'm offering you a direct line to success with a proven system that works to create more time, more freedom, more clarity, more cash, and more future. Yes, of course, you can build a business without me. I mean, Bill Gates didn't hire me back in the day, but without having me by your side, behind your back, showing you the way and setting you up to win, I can guarantee you it's going to cost you a heck of a lot longer and cost you a heck of a lot more money over time to try to figure this out by yourself. But together, we're going to see massive shifts on a regular basis towards the success that you dream of. We're going to see lower stress and a simple, better way of doing business. Today, I'm here to tell you that you actually can have it all. I'm here to tell you this because I have created this life for myself, and I am beyond the moon passionate to help other entrepreneurs embrace this type of success truly without killing themselves. I call this success without sacrifice. Today, you're the one that decides whether you can have it all or not. I'm telling you that you can, but you need to be the one that decides. Here's a link to the Legendary Entrepreneur. You guys have access, stephanienicolich.com/legendary. I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your super busy day to be here with me today. I'm going to open up the last few minutes of this workshop if there's any amazing questions. And then I cannot wait to meet my new legendary entrepreneurs and get this party started. All right, guys, I have lots of questions in the chat box. I don't know if there's any less questions left that you guys need me to answer for you while we're still here. If there's not, my team will be on the line after this workshop is over. I can't wait to support you in your success. That being said, you guys have an amazing afternoon, and thanks for tuning in with me here live.